Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play X-Men Legends. My name is Basilisk and I'm still your host, so let's get started. In the last episode we made it back to the X-Mansion, talked to Emma Frost and a bunch of other people, and found out that the mansion's being attacked by dudes. In this episode we're going to take a moment to do Colossus's bio, then level up these two. So be right back, here's Colossus's bio. So, Colossus. Okay, born Peter Nikolaevich Rasputin on a Soviet collective farm called the Ordinsky Collective. I apologize to Russia for my abominable pronunciation of their language. Yeah, near Lake Baikal in Siberia. I really hope I'm pronouncing this right. He was a farmer who got into drawing and painting, and eventually got the ability to turn his body into a biometal, I believe. Eventually he joined the X-Men because Professor X saw him and was like, dude, we need that, that's awesome. And he has been a member of the X-Men ever since, barring the few times in the adaptions where he's not. I think actually the most notable occasion of that was the Evolution. Yeah, X-Men Evolution. He's another one I'm not as familiar with as I would like to be. Because, again, he's not in as much stuff as some of the others. I don't know why. I do know in the movies he's done pretty well. You can't say much for that, though. Well, I can't say much about that. He's done well, but he's barely in them. I do like him as a character from what I've seen. Very down-to-earth, much more so than most of the other X-Men. And I usually I'm actually not usually a fan of his designs. I do like his design in this, but most of his character designs look really freaking stupid. And, of course, as far as I know, he's actually one of the few mutants with metal-based powers that isn't susceptible to Magneto. I'm not entirely sure about that. I've at least never seen it work. I do know that he pretty much wrecked Proteus. I also know that at one point he got the Phoenix Force, and at another point he became Juggernaut. There doesn't seem to be a limit to how long he can stay in his metal form. Yeah. In this game, he mostly serves as a tank and occasionally a bit of exposition. His ability, he's voiced by Earl Bowen, and he first appeared in Giant Size X-Men #1. Alright, in the next, what am I on about? This episode isn't over, it's barely getting started, jeez. Alright, let's go on to his skills, because I actually know what I'm talking about there, whee! Alright, Colossus. Okay, this actually really pains me to say, but I'm not that fond of him, gameplay-wise. Now, everyone says, I've heard a lot of people say that he is the tank to replace Wolverine. The hell are you on about? Honestly, as far as I'm concerned, he is one of your 3 dedicated tank characters, or 4 dedicated tank characters. I'm crazy. The other 3 being Beast, Rogue, and Wolverine, with Nightcrawler kind of filling in the role on the side with his freaking ridiculous acrobatics stat. But he is just really slow. He has the slowest movement and attack speed of the entire game, as far as I can tell, even slower than Beast. Now, his abilities, Power Smash, is kinda like Southern Strike for Rogue, except it's slower. Good luck hitting anything with this. Wrong button! Concussion Slam. Basically does what you expect from, bugger me. It's kind of like Jean Grey's Psychic Shout. It's a circular area of effect attack. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty much the only thing you're going to use on him. Steel Skin is, once again, like most of these, pretty good if you can afford it, but like Rogue, his focus just really isn't high enough to make this a point. Seismic Smash is, of course, his extreme screen clearing extravaganza. Colossus Charge is really cool to use and really, really pointless. it's kind of a hidden 5th skill. I recommend putting a point to it, like Power Slam and Steel Skin, just so you can see it, because it is really cool. It's also really useless. Trust me. You will use this exactly once in a very blue moon. Toughness, critical, mutant mastery, critical strike, they're all the same. Knockback, I think, is new, and he starts with point in might, which is nice. Knockback, I believe, off the top of my head, is new. What it does is, when he hits an enemy, it adds extra knockback to when you hit an enemy with a attack that has knockback. Wow, that was an atrociously worded sentence. Increases your knockback. There we go. It's actually pretty handy, especially if you team him up with Emma Frost for crowd control, because that can keep enemies out of your hair. He's still... let's look at his stats. As you can see, he has surprisingly low agility for a tank. I recommend you put your focus into getting that fixed, and then just kind of keep his strike and agility average, with his body being... Honestly, you hardly ever have to put a point to his body in my experience, because his regular level progression will take care of that for you. Aside from that, I mean, do put a point to it occasionally, just to keep it even with the others, but I certainly hardly ever use it. That aside, I just don't care much for Colossus. For his abilities, put your point into main concussion slam. It's the only one of his abilities worth putting points into. I'm not even kidding. And probably toughness and mutant mastery. Maybe critical strike, knockback. Most of your points are going to go into concussion slam and his subs down here. Not Colossus charge. Colossus charge unfortunately sucks. No! No, 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 no. I accidentally hit the auto level up button. No, 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 no. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say on Colossus. So, I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you, and good night, folks. What the hell was that? No, I won't. This is going to be at the start of the episode. I am frickin' smoking. I will see you all back in the gameplay. The hell? I'm back. Hopefully that was fun. So, let's level up Colossus and Emma Frost. Fortunately, they're both in our party, so we don't have to do anything special. First things first, learn Sphere, Psychic Shell, Psychic Bedlam. We're also going to learn base levels of Hardness, Sonic Strike, and Shell Might. That leaves us with 8 points, which could get either Confuse or Fear up to their max level. But we don't want to do that, actually. That's, yeah. What we're going to do is we're going to put points into Psychic Strike to get that up to level 3. Actually, that would have been enough to get both Confused and... that would let me learn Command. Hold on, I need to think for a minute on what I'm going to do here. Actually, yeah, because of the way that levels out, I am gonna do that. Because Confuse is a really good skill, and we have enough points left to get Fear up to max level before we can learn Terror, which is good. Okay. Because they're both really good skills. For stats, I don't actually like to build her as a tank, even though that's an option, because it's really because there is 1 or 2 stages where that is highly recommended that you build her as a tank, but between her crowd control abilities and Jean Grey's damage, which is the only other character we'll have for part of that stage, it's just not worth building her as a tank when I've already got 4 main dedicated tanks, 5 if you count Nightcrawler, which I keep forgetting to do because he is actually a tank, plus Magma and Iceman if you want to build them. It's really easy to get tanks in this game. So we're going to boost the rest of her stats. That doesn't mean I'm going to ignore her agility though, because dang! Boost those really high. Okay. Let's actually subtract a point there. Alright, okay. No. Okay. And there we go. Now for Colossus, he's a bit easier. Concussion Slam, Steel Skin, Seismic Smash, Colossus Charge, fuck's sake, Knockback, points into Concussion Slam, because it's the only one of these skills up here worth learning. Let's see, what else? 2 points into Might, a point into Toughness, point into Critical Strike. Fuck it. Might as well put a point into Mutant Mastery here. That will hold us on active skills until level 20. I shit you not. Because that's when we can get Concussion Blast. And the rest of our points in the meantime will probably go into Toughness and Critical Strike. For stats, he's easy here too. Get his agility up to a decent level, ditto his strike. Get that up there. Okay, we've got 8 points to spend. Alright. Now really quick, and we're going to make sure those levels saved. They did. We're going to pop back in here one more time to give them equipment! Let's see here. We want Black Tom's Cane there, a agility enhancer there. We don't have any armor. We want an agility enhancer here because that's pretty much gonna be his big thing. And oi! Stop that! Wrath of Wendigo there, and we once again don't have any armor. Alright, we're gonna switch to Colossus for our first mission. For our first enemy.
Here's one.
Let's see what.
Now, really quick, we want to check our objectives. Yeah, there's cloaked soldiers all over the place here. Now these guys, this part isn't that hard. As long as you keep your head on straight.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna steal up here and heal. Alright. Colossus, as you can see, isn't as slow as some of the other. His attack speed isn't that slow.
Heads up.
I'm trying to remember how to do this. There we go. Alright. What we're gonna do is we're gonna line up here and just run to that dude. Part of the reason I don't like that skill is because it actually does use energy. So we're gonna beat this guy up some more. Why am I lagging? What the butter snipes? I don't know. Okay.
X-Men, I need your help.
Just gonna punch this guy, and we're gonna switch to you to try out your abilities. That's confused. That's fear. He's too confused to run. All right. Let's go find some more. Actually, let's pause and level up Cyclops and Gambit. Alright, for Gambit, we still can't get Staff Detonation. Can't get Staff Master either. We're gonna get Kinetic Fury. Alright. And a point into his agility. He's another one that's fairly balanced, I suppose. For Cyclops... God, he has sucky skills. A point to Optic Beam. Because that's actually not that bad. If you later in the game. Fuck it, let's put a point into his focus. Alright, on we go. And I want to find somebody to terrify. Now these guys are kinda all over the place. It makes them a little bit of a pain in the butt to find.
As you wish. Okay.
Whoa, Emma. Could've used that for Colossus more than I could with the White Queen, I suppose. Alright, let's head on over here.
As you wish.
Are we just going to ignore this pool here or something? One other handy thing about the Colossus charge, you can actually use it to cover ground pretty quickly. Alright, there's nobody over here, I guess. Right, let's explore some more. There we go! Like I said, it's a little hard to find these guys sometimes. Run away, coward! Let's put up diamond form. Which, despite its appearance in literally every other adaptation of the X-Men, does not make Emma all silvery. It does not make the White Queen all silvery in this. But we've used all their skills now, so let's actually switch over to Gambit because I want some good stuff here. What do we got? Striking answer. What's picking up? Now there are sort of two more characters.
Look out! Combo!
You down for the count?
There are sort of two more characters here. Two more characters left to unlock? What am I on about? There are two more characters left to unlock. One's only playable for, I think, a stage and a half. Though, whereas the other one does become a main team member. And for this stage, we are going to focus the predominance of our attention on Colossus as our playable character. Because we're pretty much not going to get to use him for the next two missions after this. I'm not even joking. We're also going to see him in our break for,
Incoming!
This is the problem with Colossus. Son of a bitch, really? He dies way too easily. Let's roll him back over here and get him in. Get him revived. Okay, first let's kill this guy.
Sorry about that. Heads up, people.
What? What is going on here?
X-Men, help me!
Stop that, you prick. What the hell? Okay, Colossus leveled up. To the X portal, because what? Oh, that was atrocious. Good thing I've got lots of money. Because they're kind of expensive to revive.
Colossus. Gambit.
Fuck you, Cyclops. We're gonna switch you out for somebody I can act. Whoa, Nelly. Okay, we got levels up to give. Oh, please tell me this is actually recording. I just realized I may not have been. It is! I'm good! Thank God. Alright, what can I put? I can level up Leap of Faith. Awesome. I'm actually going to bring him along. And a point to his body.
Nightcrawler.
Jean Grey. Psychic Shout for her, because I want to be able to get Psychic Scream at level 20. Actually, I'll have plenty of time to level that one up, so we're going to grab Psychic Fury instead. And point to body. Rogue. Let's see, I've maxed out grappling, I've maxed out might. Her attack is freaking ridiculous. And I can put a point to Iron Maiden. Let's do that. I can't get invulnerability to level 23. She's gonna be a freaking monster. Alright, let's see. And the point of the day goes into her health. Alright. And Wolverine! Because he totally needs more levels. Alright. Healing factor. I can put a point to that. Okay, I remember what I'm doing with this, right? Okay. Okay. Healing factor gets a point. For stats, agility gets a point. Actually, no, I'm not going to use Gambit. I completely forgot to level up a Colossus and the White Queen. Oh, boy. I'm going to use Jubilee. Because I like her. Alrighty. For Colossus, toughness. Jeez. And a point into your health. For Emma Frost, fear, and a point into your health. Let's boogie. Let's have Jubilee running back for us. With us. Yes. Colossus! Carry us quickly to where we need to go. Okay, I didn't know that could happen. Alright, we can head on out to the front lawn now. Seriously, where did this guy find shoes? He has huge feet. We actually get to explore the front yard now! Isn't it grand?
As you wish. Got it.
Alrighty, let's find dudes. First things first, we beat the heck out of these robots because they're paid. Then we punch this dude. Yeah, there's 12 of them out in the front yard.
Heads up.
Guess we know where the party is.
I cannot hold out much longer.
Seriously? Yeah, you can see why I'm not that impressed with Colossus as a tank. Skype's beeping at me. Let's find some more dudes.
Almost missed him.
That actually looks like an important Skype message. I think I might have to check that here in a second. Only be 3 of them. Jesus Christ. I'll be right back. I need to check that Skype message. It was important. Okay. Let's go.
Almost missed him.
Whoa, that's more than one! That is a lot more than one! Holy shit.
I need your help.
That seems like the place to use that. I broke your phone! Oh, jeez! Oh, Colossus, why must you suck so badly? Grab an energy potion there.
Here's one.
Hey, Jubilee leveled up. Right on.
Here's one.
After we finish off this little bunch here, I guess that isn't a radial attack. I guess it's a forward shockwave. Did Emma Front White Queen seriously just what? Seriously, just waste time trying to scare a robot. Whatever. Alright, let's level up Jean Grey. Jubilee, yeah. In fact, I think I'm going to switch her because Colossus is just pissing me off. That's right, I'm saving that for level 20, I think. Let's actually grab Point Blank Shot because I'm really surprised I don't have that.
Got it.
We're gonna work with Jubilee for a bit because, frankly, at this point, I'm better disposed to her if nothing else. Jeez, okay. See, I expect her to get an ass-kicking fight. Why do these guys have such high defense? Seriously, I'm not even playing this. Stop sucking, Colossus, please, for the love of Jim Belushi.
Sure thing.
Combo!
Fortunately, after this, we're doing danger room missions, so I can get my health potions back! I think the last two are right up here. Yes, they are. We're almost done. Actually, screw that. Let's use Nightcrawler. We just hardly ever use Nightcrawler. It makes me sad because he's actually a really cool character.
I feel stronger
Now, if one of you
than
would be
steel.
so kind as to gather the communication gear
Sorry.
from one of these gentlemen, it could prove most beneficial.
Sorry, I accidentally skipped over Jean Grey's dialogue. She said that that was all of them. And we win!
Those Gurso soldiers had some of the most
Gurso.
advanced gear I've ever seen. And they fought as if they were specifically trained to battle mutants.
Yes. This is most disconcerting.
Okay, Beast, you got the gear. Now tell us where their home base is, so we can clean it out.
Just one moment. All I have to do is reconfigure the transmitter and triangulate the beacon signal. Voila! Now we
Be
can
right back.
ascertain who our invisible friends were communicating with. Canada. Intriguing. Now if I narrow the search, that is that.
I do not know this place.
That facility once belonged to the Canadian government. It's where the Weapon X project was carried out many years ago.
Professor, wasn't Logan a victim of Weapon X?
Indeed, which is precisely why Logan has already left.
Sorry about that, my phone rang. Alright. Nothing's changed here. We can still use Logan in danger room missions, which is what we're gonna do in the next episode. But in this episode, I'm going to hit this yeah. In this episode, I'm gonna hit this extraction point. One thing has changed, I forgot. I'm gonna hit this extraction point, save my game, and in the next episode, we will get everyone leveled up, do the one thing that missed, and start on our collection of danger room missions, which should actually only take one episode. But in the meantime, I'm going to return this phone call because it's a vastly important one. Be right back. Or see you in the next episode. Good night, folks.